welcome to my journey into another weigh-in video. I already had to go out this morning, and I thought I could film in the car, but I figured we'd just come home and film a little bit because it's still pretty early. I don't think I'm going to go back out. But this week, I was surprised. I gained 2.4. No Hershey Kisses. I had 2 donuts one day and 2 donuts the next day, and just ate like usual the rest of the week. So I'm not really sure what happened there. Unless it was the week before Hershey Kisses just caught up to me. I don't know. But all I can say is we'll try to do better next week. I weighed 194.4. And then I didn't even look. I know I'm not 185 lost anymore because that was up 2 pounds. So maybe 183? Something like that. I don't know. 182 point something. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I gained 2.4. So I'm having hazelnut today. All I can say is it is what it is, and we'll just try to do better. I don't know what I would change. I'll just do the same and see if it picks back up. But I had to go out this morning and get my medicine. And we got changed because I did go see my doctor Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And so the one, he wanted to put me on one that my other one wanted to put me on, and my insurance, the old insurance wouldn't cover it. This insurance will cover it, but it's way too expensive. So we went for a generic that I guess he thinks is second best. So I would like to have tried the first one that they both wanted, but I just can't pay that. I just can't pay how much they wanted for it. It's just too much. So there was one that said for alternatives, and I pulled it up and I read it to him. I don't even remember it was some generic. He said, "Oh, no. He said that causes weight gain." I said, "Oh, no. We don't want that one." He was so excited to see me. I haven't seen him in, gosh, it's been so long because they did mess up my appointment with him. They did get it mixed up. I feel like I've told y'all this, but we haven't talked since I went because this is Friday. I didn't talk to y'all yesterday. So I don't know. Maybe I was talking to David and I'm thinking about that. But anyway, I was talking to Holly. That's what it was. And he was so excited to see me because he hadn't seen me since I've lost even more weight. And he says, "Girlfriend," because he's just as personable as can be. He said, "I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you." And we were just talking about all the good things and everything. And he was so happy for me. So I just love him. But they were out of stock, so I finally got it today. And then I went to Food Line because when I was in there last week, I always go to the cold case where the energy drinks are and look for whatever Alani news they had. They had a spot for a strawberry sunrise. So I'm like, well, while I'm out, I'm going to swing by there before I come home. They had plenty of drinks, but the strawberry sunrise was gone. So I guess they only got a limited amount. Well, I walked back to get a different coffee creamer. I got a white macadamia nut. This sounded really good. It's a Starbucks, I think. I think it was it Starbucks? I done forgot now. It's the same brand as the brown butter. I think it is Starbucks. The brown butter's good. Did I tell y'all? It's good. No, I told Holly. Hold on. As I was coming around, they're rearranging and fixing Food Line. They're changing things up and reorganizing and making it all pretty and everything. So I come around and they changed the end cap where it's not open on the ends where you can see what's coming around. It's closed. And so I was coming around looking to see what was in it. Energy drinks. And guess what? A whole shelf of Alani Nu. And guess what they had? They had Sherbet Swirl, the new one that I like, and they had Cotton Candy, the other new one that I like. So while I have still not found the Strawberry Sunrise, I now have those other two. And then I picked up a few Orange Kiss and Watermelon for good measure because they were on sale 2 for $4. That is 48 cents cheaper than Walmart's. So there you go. So I stocked up on those pretty good. But I had both boys yesterday, Wesley and Jacob. And I'm going to tell you what. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was going to start doing that. Jacob is the sweetest thing with him. I had to set Wesley on his little bouncy thing. It's not a bouncy thing, but it vibrates and to go to the bathroom. And when I came back, the baby wasn't crying. Jacob was just rocking him, just bouncing him back and forth, up and down, up and down. So then I had to sit him down one other time. And I didn't hold him the whole time, but I held him, and then I'd sit him down, and I'd hold him. I mean, because what's the use of having him if you can't hold him? And when I'm holding him, Jacob is right here. He's right here. So we watched movies and played. We did all kind of stuff. So I had to sit him down one time, and I put his blanket on him and his little warmie. And Jacob goes, he reached down there and got the warmie. He says, "Well, warm it up." I'm like, "Okay, bring it to me." I was just going to sit there on him. "Well, warm it up." So I warmed it up, put it on him. Well, it wasn't long. Jacob went over there. I had the blanket down, down here where he could get his arms up if he wanted to. Jacob went over there. He pulled it up around his neck to make sure he was warm. So he's very sweet to the baby. He's very sweet to the baby. But I'm going to tell you, if you have little grandchildren like his age, 4 or younger, I don't see him watching it when he's 5. I don't know. I just don't. It's called Animal HT. All it is monkeys. These little baby monkeys that they put clothes on and diapers, and they have them do things. That's all it is. Holly calls it brain rot, and it is. David, he came in yesterday because he had to go get his DOT physical, and everything was, his blood pressure was good and his sugar was good. Those are that, and if you snore and you got sleep apnea, they'll ground you for sleep apnea if you're not careful. They'll ground you for blood sugar too, and for blood pressure. He had his blood pressure was too high 1 year, and they give him 3 months to get it under control. But this time everything was good, so he don't have anything he's got to worry about for another year. But so he come in late, and it was on. We ended up, and Jacob sat in my lap and watched it the whole entire time. 3.5 hours of monkeys. The only talking you hear is, "Oh, whoa, ooh, oh my God." Little blurps in like that. David said, "I'm going to have dreams about this when I go to bed." He said, "I think you need to be doing some kind of drug to watch it." I said, "No, it's like you already done them." Do yourself a favor. Just go to YouTube and type in Animal space HT. Just do it and see what I suffered through for 3.5 hours yesterday. But if that's what the baby wants, that's what the baby gets. So, but they were good as gold. And we didn't go to McDonald's. He said when Mommy first got there, he wanted her to drop him off. And she stayed a little bit, but then she went, and then she met up with her best friend. And then she had to go way past her house to get her TB test read and then back up. So he was here late. And Wesley was here late. So he said in the morning, when was we going to McDonald's? Because when I was staying with him Tuesday, he said, what time are we going to McDonald's? I said, "Well, we're not going today. We'll wait until we can go with Pawpaw." He says, "Well, why?" I said, "Well, we'll just wait and go with Pawpaw." So he come in talking about when we was going to McDonald's. I said, "Well, Pawpaw's getting at the doctor, getting his DOT physical so he can work." You just might as well explain things to him like a grown-up. Don't try to baby talk him. So he can continue working, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, before David got home, he said he wanted mac and cheese. I said, "I thought you wanted to go to McDonald's." He said, "I changed my mind." And he went like this. He said, "I changed my mind." And I said, "Okay, are you sure? You sure you'd rather stay home and have mac and cheese?" Yep. So that's what he had. He stayed home and had mac and cheese. He didn't hardly eat anything. Wesley didn't hardly eat anything. We determined he had trapped gas because he did that to RJ early in the morning before I ever got him. He would hardly eat, and he was crying, but he would hardly eat, and he was crying. He was just barely sucking, and he didn't pass any gas all day. And this, let me just tell you, this little boy is a gas passer. I'm just going to tell you, constantly. I told RJ when they got there, I said, he's not done it all day, not one single time. I said, he's still fussy eating. He's not hardly eating anything. I said, I think he's got trapped gas. I said, stop on the way home and get him some gas drops. Holly brought him up. She said, maybe he needs some gas drops. I said, well, yeah, he probably does. So RJ messaged last night and said they got him some gas drops. Said he settled down. He became so docile and just gobbled his bottle up. So that's what it was. He had trapped gas. that's miserable. As adults, we get it. So, and he don't know what it is. He just knows he hurts. So, but Jacob said, yeah, he just wanted to stay there. But I was saying he didn't eat much either. He didn't even eat his whole entire macaroni and cheese. It's those little, those little single serving ones. But it took him 2 times eating on that. And then he had 2 mini moon pies. And that's all he ate all day. Besides some Skittles. And he was there alone. He was there till probably 3:30. So he really wasn't hungry, which was shocking to me because he'll usually eat all day. The whole time he's there, he'll eat. So, but we had a good day. We had a real good day. And everything went fine with Holly. So, I'm not exactly sure when she'll start her job. Not exactly sure. But I think she's got everything taken care of. The drug test and TB test is done and her paperwork's sent in. So, I'm not sure. Maybe next week. Who knows? I'll have to find out from her. But I'm going to see if tomorrow we can go to Spencer to go to that restaurant with the collard green grilled cheese. Because we didn't go last week. We didn't go last week because me and Holly went out. We didn't go the week before because it was ice. No, 2 weeks before. So there was 2 weekends we didn't do anything. And then me and Holly went out last week. So I'm going to see if he wants to go tomorrow. I don't know what he's got on his plans. Listen, he messaged me like 4 o'clock or something. He said he's going to be late because he didn't get off the yard until 11:45. His gate time is 9, meaning he's got to be out the gate at 9 p.m. So he didn't type the whole thing out. So I'll find out when he gets home today. Whatever happened, it's almost 3 hours he sat there waiting to get out the gate. So he's not going to be happy. He's going to be tired. I mean, he's going to be tired. He's probably going to eat and go to bed. Because he probably won't get home till, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, I don't want to open that up. I don't even know what time it is. He probably won't get home till 10, 11, maybe even 12. Just depends on what happens in traffic. Because he's going to be in traffic later than normal. Depends on how quick they got him out of Atlanta. He said they used to do good. He said now they've started doing bad. He sits down there. Sometimes he says, I don't get out till 3 o'clock in the morning. Then he gets home late. So he's going to come in. He will not have had a good night. He will be tired and he will be starving. Whatever time he gets down there and eats, then he don't eat again until he gets up here. So he will have waited extra to get down there to eat, and then coming back home should be about the same time, but he'll be hungry. But I'm trying to think, was there anything else? I don't know. I don't think I've done nothing else. So anyway, well, I guess we'll just keep this short and sweet then. Why not? I think I'm going to just do stuff around the house today. Get out of my sweater and stuff like that. And just, I'm going to see if I can make myself do stuff around the house today. I'm going to try. I got the room accomplished. That's a big accomplishment coming in here. It feels so good. So if I can do some other things that I've been needing to do, then we're cooking with gas. So that is all I guess we'll talk about today. I had that big gain of 2.4. I don't know where it came from. I really honestly don't. I honestly don't. If I did, I would admit it to you. But I really don't know where it came from. Because I knew the 0.4, was it 0.4 last week? Come from Kisses. I knew it did. Because, I mean, I ate, oh my gosh, I don't even tell you how many I ate. A bag. And it was not the small bag, put it that way. I mean, it wasn't a bag like this. It wasn't one of those, like, whatever kind of bag. It was a bag, but it was big enough. But this week, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what I did. Unless just, well, like they say, it's just a snapshot in time. So, anyway, we'll just see if we can do better next week. That's all I know. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will, I don't know. I'll see you when I see you.